Alright, welcome back everybody. Josh from Josh's Lawn and Landscape. Little late evening work here on the Z-Track. So just a quick little video, nothing spectacular. Just doing a little just a needed maintenance, I would call it, necessary maintenance. So I'll get into that real quick. And not going to stretch the intro out, so here we go. Let you know what we're doing. And then we'll get some footage of it and go from there. So here we go. So as you can see, we've already got the 920 up on the Mojack and got the ACS open, so we'll talk about that a little bit here in a minute. I'll go ahead and kind of give you my thoughts on it. I've used it for a little bit. But what we have here are our under deck Spindle dust protectors, covers. So I bought these today. So I got a set of 3 because I'll show you when I take them off here in a minute, and we're going to replace the blades. So I purchased the Predator blades, so as you can see, and going to run those on here and see how they work a little bit with the ACS. So what we're going to do is I'm going to change the blades out here. Sorry, I don't have better light. And what it is these old covers have lost I noticed one the other day, I think 2 of them. These lips here on both sides have actually broken off, and these little short lips are all that's left. So and I think one of them was starting to crack on one of them. So we're going to just replace all 3 of them. If one of them's still good, maybe we'll keep it as a spare. And then we're going to put on the Predator blades, and we'll do some finished footage with that, and do a quick discussion on the ACS as pertains to the Z920M. So stick around. Alrighty, so as you can see here, this is the one we took off. It's corroded out. This is our new one that we're going to be putting on. You can see these 2 lips here just completely broken off. So a lot of dust and debris and things getting in there. The other 2, this one, it's got a little wear on it, a little thinning out. But no holes or nothing in it yet. Same thing with the other one. So we'll keep those in case of an emergency, emergency spare purposes. We'll go ahead and put all the new ones on, and show you real quick if we can get a good look at it. Got to put this last one on over here, but you can see new blade, new cover, new blade, new cover, and we're gonna get this last one put on here, and maybe pop a little grease in these spindles just to be sure, and then we'll be back. Alright y'all, so consider this my initial review on the advanced chute system, chute blocker for the John Deere Z920M. It's a 54-inch deck. The mower has can't see for the 966 hours on it. You can't really see that too well, but it's a little bit better. 966.1. So obviously I bought this to prevent slinging rocks or sticks or anything like that into vinyl siding or through a window or to the side of a car. So it works great for that. It works good, very well for mulching up leaves with the proper blades on it. I run the mulching blades, just the standard John Deere mulching blades, but I'm going to test it out with the Predator blades, which you just saw that I put on. So pretty simple operation. I've already shown you how I got it mounted and everything, but basically you just pull the handle in and it flips up. And it pretty much falls in line with the edge of the deck, so I don't lose the ability really to go in between anything. So Works very well. Does not let, sling things out. I will say just a couple of quick things though that I'll mention. I guess you'd say is not too keen on, but it still gets the job done. With the way this deck operates right here, you can see how the deck has a little jut out right there. So when you close this, it stops there on that, and you can't really see, but it obviously leaves a small gap, there you go, in between the chute blocker and the deck. So what you get is a little blow by when the clippings and things circulate under here. It'll blow by and it'll kind of pile up here on this top corner of the deck as it's blowing out right here, or it'll blow out the front a little bit. So you get a little blow by there. Same thing when you're mulching up leaves. You will get some blow by out of this corner, but it typically stays right in this area as far as alignment when you're going down the yard. So in order to combat that, obviously what I do is, and it's worked, is always throw inward, because then if you create a windrow, which this thing windrows a little bit, you will leave a strip of grass, and when you get into cutting some thicker clippings, so when it does that, you can continue to throw inward and inward and inward, so you'll run over any blow by that comes out of the front corner, kind of lands out in this area. So you just circle cutting in, and then when you get to the middle, once everything's kind of chopped up, you can open the chute and disperse and fan it out across the lawn, and creates a real good clean look. So that's one way basically that I've just found to combat the way this setup is on this deck with the little bit of blow by that it does have. So that's one thing. And the only other thing I have noticed with this particular mower is when you drop the deck where I drop it at, so I cut on 2 1/4, sometimes 2 1/2, but when you drop the deck and you go to open, obviously you see it hits the park brake handle. So, which if you're cutting, obviously you're going to have this handle down, so it works fine. It comes all the way in, nothing, no problem. But in order to pull the parking brake when you stop, you have to close the chute and set the parking brake. So now with the deck up, you can get by. You can reach under there and drop it. You can pull it and set it, so you've got a little room there. But with the deck down, this handle does hit the park brake handle with the chute open. So that's the only other thing I found. So just something you got to remember is to either raise the deck or close the chute in order to set the parking brake. So a little aggravating there. So that may be something that I decide to make a change with later, but it stays on my mind, so I kind of don't run into issues of trying to pull the parking brake with the deck down. I always remember to close the chute. So, and again, nothing's really sticking out any further other than basically just the thickness of the material there, so I don't lose any maneuverability abilities when I'm mowing from what I did, because I've always run without the chute flap on here. So day one I take those off. So just something to mind. And this is obviously a little added insurance here on that. So just my thoughts on the ACS and some quick upgrades and maintenance on the deck spindle covers and putting on some new blades. So I hope the little review for the ACS was helpful. And thank y'all for taking the time to watch. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring that bell for future notifications for upcoming content later on this season. Again, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Y'all stay safe out there, and we'll catch you on the next one.